Good morning, Hail Stalkers. This is Derek Klein coming to you from the Hail Palace, and today we're going to be watching for more severe weather, more hail across the United States. Had a lot of hail last night. Shawnee, Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, Norman had some hail. We had significant hail down around Midland and Big Springs, Texas. Even early this morning, some hail just missed Amarillo off to the west. So a lot of activity going on. If you're a subscriber to our service, feel free to jump on, log on. We've got all those maps available for you so you can see everywhere that the hail has impacted. If you're not a subscriber to our service, you can log on and purchase those maps. If you don't have a log on, just create a username, jump on and get a hold of those maps. If you have any questions, of course, we're here to answer those as well. 855-334-4245. That's enough on yesterday because we've got more activity anticipated for today, and we've actually got a lot of big changes. So let's go ahead and jump right on into the forecast. Let's show you what we have that's changed. So again, the forecast for today, complex, we've got a large area where the potential is there for hail. But I think a lot of areas are going to be stabilized by morning activity. So this is the area that we think the largest hail will happen at, and we're going to have a dry line that's going to drape right across, basically right on the Oklahoma-Texas Panhandle border down into West Texas, and that'll bend back up to the northwest into Colorado. Areas along that area will have the potential for the largest hail today. That's not the only area of storms that we're going to watch, but this is where the largest hail. So Dodge City, down through western Oklahoma, Weatherford, down to like Wichita Falls, potentially Abilene, Texas. Those areas have a really good likelihood of hail. Morning complex will move through Oklahoma City. There's a potential that that could stabilize the air. If it doesn't, then the hail potential will be there if any scattered storms develop out ahead of this line on any residual boundaries. So that'll be something that we'll watch as well. And then Dallas, we're watching an area where it looks like there may be some thunderstorms that may develop up and down the I-35 corridor. Those could also produce some large hail, and that would happen right around from Dallas down towards Waco and possibly even as far south as Austin. So again, a lot of activity anticipated for today with all these different complexes of storms ongoing. It makes it very difficult to forecast, but it also creates a lot of hail. So that's what we'll be watching, and this will actually continue as we go through the day tomorrow, potentially on Monday as well. On Tuesday, the next storm system begins out west and comes back out into the plains again. So we just do this all over again. It is May, so that's pretty much what you get. Jumping into the individual forecast, though, let's take a look at it here. Again, we're going to have Dodge City, Kansas, probably the most likely area to have large hail. Potential is there for up to softballs from 4 to 10 o'clock, and the hail chance only about 35%. So nothing's not locked in for Dodge City, but about a 75 mile per hour wind max is possible with this. There's also an opportunity for some tornadoes up around Dodge City, so you'll want to keep your eye out if you're in that area for some of that. Oklahoma City, you got to include them. They seem to get hail every single time there's a chance. So up to tennis ball, there will be some instability as the morning complex moves on out this morning, and the chance of hail really only about 25%. But 3 to 9 p.m. will be the time frame. Again, if the thunderstorm complex that moves through this morning, if that stabilizes the air, no severe weather in Oklahoma City, no hail. It'll be a pretty calm afternoon. If they're able to become unstable and some isolated storms develop out ahead of the dry line, then we may have some big hail in Oklahoma City. So that's what that 25% chance is for, and some 60 mile per hour winds possible as well. We're going to bump back to the dry line again here, so Wichita Falls to the Abilene area. Again, softball size hail is possible when you're on that dry line. The chance of hail in Abilene, though, only about 25%, but there is some wind potential up to 75 miles per hour. Down across western Oklahoma, northwest Texas, west Texas, the storms will be more isolated, so that's why we've got a lower chance. But if you get impacted by a storm, it will have significant hail in this part of the country. Now we're going to jump east. That line of storms that we talked about on I-35, again, that has the potential to produce up to baseball size hail. Not certain that it's going to happen, so we're going to keep the chance low, only about 20%. But if it does happen, again, big hail is possible. Wind-driven hail is also possible, so 75 mile per hour winds will also be possible. Time frame for Dallas down towards Waco, down towards Austin would be about 4 to 10 p.m. And so that'll be the time frame that we'll be watching for that part of the country. So that's our forecast for today. Again, we'll have another update for you as we go through the day tomorrow. If you have any questions, as always, It's info@hailtrace.com, or you can give us a call at 855-334-4245, and we hope you have a wonderful weekend.